My grandfather passed away a few days ago, and at his wake, it was revealed that he has a 4-year-old daughter, making her my aunt. Until then, I thought I was the youngest person in the family, and my grandfather only had two kids, my mom and my uncle. But at the wake, it was discovered that he and his maid had a little something, and they had a child. Now that he's gone, the mom, the maid, whatever, is nowhere to be found. And all people could do at his funeral was talk about how they did not want to look after his child, how they did not want to adopt her, how they all wanted to put her up for orphanage. Now, I'm only 23 years old, and this little girl is balled up in the corner at her dad's funeral, shaking, trembling, and all she could hear is people talk about how they don't want her. And I don't know. I don't know what came over me. I'm just a kid myself. I walked up to her and I asked her if she would like to come home with me. She didn't say anything. She just shook her head. And after the funeral, I brought her back to my 1-bedroom apartment. And she didn't say anything the whole ride home. And that was that. But that night, I just fell apart. Because, man, what am I doing? I got a 1-bedroom apartment. I work from home, but I'm not rich. I don't know how to raise a kid, you know? I I'm in university, but and I go on the weekends. But what am I supposed to do about this kid? I stepped up not even knowing what to do. And I found myself at 2 a.m. just crying. And that's when I checked on her and she had wet the bed. She made a little accident and she didn't even say anything. She was just trying to hide it with the blanket. And she was shaking. And I just told her it's okay. It's all right. And I helped her clean up. That morning, I made breakfast and I told her, let's go try to find you some clothes. Let's try to get you some clothes. So we ended up walking to like this retail store, not too far away from the house. It's like a 5-minute walk. Took us 15 though because she refused to hold my hand. She didn't want any help. She wanted to be independent. And we found a few things, and when we was heading back, again, she wanted to be independent, but I could tell she was tired. So I told her, just let me carry you. And she said no. We took a few more steps, and I just picked her up anyway and carried her. And she fought. She didn't, because she didn't want to be picked up, but she eventually just let me walk us both on home. And she's been at the house quiet. Before she came with me, she was staying with my cousin. And as soon as I said, did she want to come home? My cousin just gave me her medical card and said, good luck. Didn't even, nothing after that. So I told her after we went shopping and everything that next thing is for me to try to get custody of you. We got to, try to get something done. And she shook her head. So we went to the place and I had all my documents. I had the death certificate for my grandfather, my ID, just everything. And I'm thinking, I'm just gonna give this paperwork and that'll start the process. But as soon as I get there, the process is starting. The process is starting right then. I give her my ID, give her the death certificate. I give her a letter that I wrote calling for like emergency custody, all this kind of stuff, right? And this lady, she's just so rude to me, man. She's just so rude, so mean to me. Basically calling me a kid, saying I'm not ready, saying I can't do this. Just basically putting me down and saying that my aunt, the 4-year-old, the little girl, should go back with her mom. Then that's what would be right. But her mom ain't nowhere to be found, and I wouldn't give her back to her mom, knowing that she abandoned her once, she'll abandon her twice, right? And I looked down, and she's just crying. My aunt's crying. She's just crying. And I didn't notice at first because I felt her trembling, but I never noticed she was crying. So I excused myself from the mean lady. I said, sorry, just give us a moment. And I took her, we got ice cream, and she kind of smiled a little bit, but, you know, things were still off. And I told her, listen, we're going to have to go back and try to talk to this mean lady. We really have to do it. But I'll be with you. I'll be with you the whole time. So we went back, and she basically gave me the rundown saying CPS would come to my house, they'd check it out, they'd try to get in contact with the mother. If they could talk to the mother, she has the rights first before you. Get a lawyer, all this other type of stuff, which I've basically seen online. And I'm just trying to put it together because I have been with her, my aunt, this 4-year-old girl. I've been taking care of her for 3 days. And I feel like I love her. I love her. I want to take care of her. None of this is her fault. I am ready to be her guardian. I am ready. Like, the world is so cruel. But I'll put it all on the line just so she can be raised somewhere with love. And I'm falling apart. Honestly, I'm falling apart because I'm 23. What other 23-year-old is going to want to date me and I have a 4-year-old that I'm looking after? How am I going to finish school? I don't have anybody that would help me babysit. They didn't even want to take the girl in. They wanted to give her to an orphanage, for God's sakes. I'm in a 1-bedroom apartment. I got her sleeping in my room and I'm sleeping on the couch. What am I supposed to do? I know I want to help her. And I'm going to. I'm just falling apart right now. And I'm telling this story because if there's anybody else that's in a situation like this, I just need a little advice. And if you haven't been in a situation like this, I just need some kind words.